guys, how are you today? Happy Thursday! Can't believe how quickly this week has flown through already. So thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about what to do if you need to give birth alone. Now, I know for many of you this is not something that you have wanted to do. You might still be able to give birth and have your birthing partner there, but I know I have lots of people listening here who are in many different NHS trusts. And so if you know that you can definitely give birth with your partner and that nothing's going to change on that, that's fantastic. For anybody else, if there's any doubt whatsoever, then this is a special little video for you, just to help you to start to feel better about giving birth, to start to feel more reassured, and to also know what you can do to support yourself if you do need to give birth without your partner. Now, it's also important to say that for many different NHS trusts, both hospitals, birthing centres, etc., even if you can give birth and your partner is there, you are often, if you are staying in hospital for another day or so, you might be there on your own at that point. And so it's also going to cover what to do if you find yourself in that situation. So, first of all, how are you feeling if you think you need to give birth on your own? Does part of that, and it's okay to be able to admit this, does part of it actually make you feel a little bit excited? Because honestly, you're desperate to meet your baby and be the first person to really bond with them and feel that connection. It's okay to feel that. Don't feel guilty if there's a little part of you quite excited at the thought of giving birth alone without your partner being there. Wouldn't be the first time. And so just get clear on how you feel about it. Are you scared? Are you apprehensive? Are you wondering how you'll cope, that there's so much to do? All of the different things. First of all, get to know what it is that's worrying you. I've got a hair stick to my lip balm, that's what's worrying me. So just get clear on what it is that is worrying you if you need to give birth on your own. Feel free to pop some comments down below or to send me a message afterwards. And so once you know what it is that worries you, then that's something that we can start to look at. And know that even if your birthing partner is not there, you won't be completely on your own. There'll be midwives there or consultants there. There'll be somebody there to be able to support you. And the first thing you need to do, if you're feeling really apprehensive about being on your own, is remember that the midwife is there to support you, to help you to deliver your baby. She's not there to boss you around and tell you what to do and scare or intimidate you. She's there to help you, to support you, to keep you safe, and to make sure that you and your baby have the best birth possible. And so you do still need to be able to speak up for your rights, to make sure that you are not being pushed into a direction you don't want to go in. But remember that you can say to the midwife, I'm feeling apprehensive, I'm feeling scared. And I'm quite sure that you will find a midwife who is able to support you with that. It's not going to be the first mum to experience that right now. So be really open and honest with yourself and open and honest with the midwife or the consultant, whoever's there, about how you're feeling. Secondly, start to question, what images are you playing in your head right now? When you're thinking about giving birth, what stories are you telling yourself? What are the images that you're playing in your head? Are you seeing yourself in pain? Are you seeing yourself sad or upset? Are you seeing yourself being bossed around? How are you envisaging this happening? What images are you seeing in your mind when you think about giving birth alone? Because if you're replaying those images of not feeling good, of feeling sad, of feeling scared, your subconscious mind can't tell the difference between something that's real and something that's imagined. And so the more that you are telling your mind these negative images, these scary images, the more fearful you're becoming. And the more fearful that you become, the more likely you are to have a slightly more challenging birth. And so start to change the images. If you're seeing yourself on your own, start to make those images happier, whatever that means for you. Start to see yourself not curled up in a corner feeling cold or scared, but start to see yourself open chest, open body, breathing, focused. Start to really see yourself looking strong, feeling strong. And as you start to feel and imagine those things, you'll start to feel it more in your body. And that's where we want to be coming back to. So don't be imagining that, I don't want to be like that. It's okay to take yourself there, to recognize this isn't what you want, and then to say, what do I want? Because if your partner isn't going to be able to be there, there's no point in us just being upset about it or moaning about it or crying about it or worrying about it. We need to do what's going to help you and help your baby. And so open the body, be strong, see yourself strong, see yourself open. So at a very practical level, that helps to start shifting your thinking, to start to help you to feel better about it. Talk to your partner about it. How does he or she feel? Let's just make sure that you've gone through the motions of having these conversations before. Your partner might be able to say something to you that will just be the key that makes you feel so much better. And now start to think of all the strong things that you've ever done in your life, all the things you didn't think were going to be possible for you. And that might not be climbing the biggest mountain in the world, it might not be zipping up Everest. But think about some of the things that you've done that you didn't think you were going to be strong enough to do, and you've done them because you're here to tell the tale. I was talking to a lovely, lovely first-time mum about this the other day, and she said to me, I don't think I've done anything, Sophia. I've always had really bad anxiety. It's so debilitating. I haven't done anything. It's really hard for me just to leave the house. And as I pointed out to her, for her, every day is a major challenge. And she is making it through every single day. And so your thing doesn't have to be Everest or scaling the Himalayas. It can be whatever you feel you have overcome. Where have your strengths come from? Start to tune into those strengths. How did you feel on those days when you passed that exam, when you got your driving test, when you found out you were pregnant, when you met your partner, when you decided to move in together or be full-time together, to be committed to each other? When you got your pet and the first time that you saw them at home and you just had that overwhelming sense of love for them. Anything that you have ever achieved or accomplished that makes you feel good. That you stood up and gave a presentation, that you got that job. Anything at all that you've ever done that has made you feel strong. That you supported a parent through an illness. You held your sister's hand while she gave birth. Any of these things that you've ever done, start to think about all the times where you have been strong, where you didn't know if you could do it before. And birth is going to be one of those things if you do need to be able to give birth alone. And so what are some of the practical things that you can do if you need to give birth alone? You can have your partner help you to pack your hospital bag before you go in, to run through in a chronological order all of the different things that you might need to do, that you might need to have with you. You can ask them to phone you at regular times if that is what you want. You can ask them to please just make me a recording, a little video or an audio recording, or to write you a note. If you're the kind of person who likes to hold things, then get a note. If you like to watch, ask them to make you a video. It can be as goofy as you like. If you prefer just to listen, then get them to record you something in audio, play it over and over again. What is it that you need to hear from them? If they were there in the room, what kind of things would you love for them to be able to say to you? How would you love them to be there for you? Do you need them to be whispering sweet nothings to you? I love you so much. You can do this. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to hold you and our baby in my arms. Or do you need to hear, come on, you can do it. Come on. I know you can do it. You're so strong. You're so independent. You're so courageous. You're so powerful. I love every part of you. You are amazing. Or do you need them to say, imagine I'm here now. I'm gently kissing the back of your neck. I'm stroking your hair. I'm smoothing your arms. I'm helping you to lean against me, to surrender your weight, to squeeze your hips, to give you soothing strokes massage. I am here for you. I am supporting you. What do you need to hear or see or feel from them? If they were there in the room, what would they be doing? Maybe they do a little video for you where you could see their face, or you just play that audio in a loop over and over again so that you can hear their voice and feel that they are there with you. Do you need them to talk you through any of the breathing, any of the surge breathing, or any of the breathing when you're bearing down for your baby to be born? Do you need them, or would you love for them to make you a video for once your baby is there, to be able to say, I'm so happy, I can't believe we've got a little boy or we've got a little girl, or I can't wait to find out. Don't even tell me on the phone, I just want to find out myself. What do you need from them? Do you need to see them coming to the camera, giving you that great big hug and a great big squeeze? What do you need? And ask them for what you need. Maybe they pack you a little comfort bag and they don't tell you what's in it. They come along with your hospital bag. Maybe it's some of your favourite sweets, whether it's Percy Pigs or little flapjack bites or jelly babies, all give you that high energy that's so, so good for you during labour. Maybe they pack you some of those, they write you a note, they pop a photo in. What would make you feel good? Ask them for that. It's too easy for us to be able to sit and worry about it and be annoyed about it and so upset about it and to feel as if we've been robbed and we've been cheated. And in many ways it can feel like that, and those feelings are justified. But is that how you want to birth your baby? Do you want to birth your baby feeling robbed and victimised? And I know you don't, because you want to feel strong and calm, empowered and confident. And you want to know that you and your baby have had the very best birth possible. So think about what your partners would be doing for you if they were there right now. And that's what you ask for them to do in whatever way they possibly can, so it feels as if they're there. If you need them to take one of their t-shirts and spray some aftershave on it, get them to do that. If you need to smell some of their deodorant on a shirt or a blanket or a hanky, anything that you can just take with you that's easy, take it. Whatever you need. Have they got a watch that you could wear that is just going to remind you of them? Is there something that you can hold that will remind you of them? Something that they hold often that will remind you of them? Have they got some kind of bracelet or bead that they have that you could hold on to? Have they got an old wallet that just feels that safe, secure, warm sense? Anything that you can have with you that anchors you back to the calmness, to the presence of how your partner would be if they were there, can really, really help you to feel more calm and relaxed. Maybe they talk you through the breathing technique. Maybe you agree that you're going to phone them at a set time, or you just 100% go with how you feel if you're in a later stage of labour. But know that they will be there for you in so many ways in spirit, if only you can let them. Find a way to stay connected, find a way to feel tuned in. Maybe they play you music, they make you a playlist, something that they know you're going to love. Anything that can help you to feel supported, even from afar, can be a massive, massive support, and something that can really help you get through those moments where you think, I don't know if I can do this. And there will be moments where you think, I don't know if I can do this. It's called transition, where everybody goes, how did I get into this situation? Why did you do this to me? I'm never having sex again. All those different feelings that come up. Think about what your partner would do if they were there. Hear their goofy jokes. Hear all those things that really wind you up. And also just remember how much you love them and tune into that love. And the more that you think about the things that you love about them, about all the amazing loving things that they would do if they were with you during that time of labour, the more of the oxytocin you will release into your system. Nature's cuddle hormone, the love hormone, is also the Greek translation means speedy birth. And so the more that you think those loving thoughts as opposed to, it's just not fair, creates stress and tension in the body. And it's not fair, but we need to do it if you need to do it. And so when you come back to those loving feelings to get that oxytocin going, your surges are more effective. And with more effective surges, you'll need less of them. You'll have your baby in your arms sooner. You'll feel more calm. You'll feel more soft and open and strong. And it's a soft and open and strong body and mind that you need for birth. And so what else might you do? I had written down a few things just before I jumped on to see what could help. So after your baby's here, if your partner is not able to be with you once your baby is born, perhaps you have a night or two in hospital without your partner, how can you cope with that? And in many ways, it's the same ways. Ask them to pack you the comfort box, ask them to make you the video, ask them to give you the audio, ask them to write you the letter, ask them to do whatever it takes. Start to imagine your baby in your partner's arms, your husband, your wife's arms. Start to imagine their face, to see them together. And also start to think about ways that your baby and your partner can bond as soon as you get home. That's not any different. And trust and know that for millions and millions of years, people have given birth on their own. I know it's not what you want to do, unless it is, but people have given birth on their own. I've got one friend whose mum was in the hospital after he was born, and she didn't see, the dad didn't see the baby for 5 days. 5 full days. I'm talking 40 odd years ago, not recently. 5 days. And so the bond can be there no matter what. You just find different ways to bond. And there are a couple of little advantages if your partner is not with you for a lot of the time in the days afterwards due to COVID. And some of those can be that hopefully you're going home to a warm and cosy house, to somewhere that there is food has been made, where the beds can be changed, where the dog or the cat hasn't been farmed out for a couple of days, where any of your other children are there and supported. Hopefully that also means that your partner will be a bit more rested, better rested. So when you do come home, you'll have that huge reunion, that lots of oxytocin flowing again to be able to see each other, to have your baby there. And because they will be better rested than if they were in and out of the hospital or the birthing centre all the time, then hopefully they will be able to support you even more. And so really start to tune into not the problem of your partner can't be there or possibly can't be there, or the uncertainty of you just don't know yet because your baby's not right now. Your baby's not coming right now. Start to know, what could you do? What would make it different? What would help you? And really vividly live through that as much as possible. All of the feel-good feelings, all of the love, all of the support. Give them a huge hug. Tell them how much you'll miss them, how much you'll miss their support, and how much you would love to feel their support, and ask them to do any of the things that I've shared today that would really help you to feel supported, because you deserve to have that support, whether the person can be there in person or not. You deserve that support, and you can tune into that support and you can feel that support, and you will, because you are strong and you have grown a miracle baby in there. Just amazing. And so allow yourself to feel that power, allow yourself to feel that excitement. And if you would love to feel that excitement, to feel that love, to feel that snugness, then come and join us in the Prenatal Snug. It's a fabulous online sanctuary that I've created. It's a space for you to prepare for birth, to enjoy your pregnancy more, to relax, to learn how to be calm and relaxed, to learn how to work with your mind so that you can feel calm and relaxed no matter what, to practice the breathing techniques, to do the yoga, to hang out with other women who are pregnant right now. And so you create your support. You know that you have that support around you. And it's an amazing place for you to be. I'll pop the details of that underneath. You're welcome to pop over and check it out anytime you like, or ping me a message if you've got any questions. So that's it for now. I'm going to send you lots and lots of love. And who knows, maybe you're already in hospital or the birthing centre in labour and watching this. And if you are, know that there are millions of women all over the world right now rooting for you and sending you their strength, because you can do this. Sending you so, so, so much love. Bye bye for now.